Opa! Welcome everybody to Stavvy's World. We have a great episode coming up in just a few seconds with my old pal Adam Friedland. But first, I wanted to let you guys know, number one, Tires is out on Netflix. Go watch it right now, season 2, 12 episodes, bigger budget, guest stars. It's hilarious. You're going to love it. I had a blast making it. I'm so happy to be part of the show. Please go watch it. We're getting our teeth kicked in by Ginny in Georgia right now. They've stolen the number 1 spot from us. We've been number 2 for a week. And also, I am adding more fall dates to the Dreamboat Tour. November 6th coming to Memphis, November 8th Chattanooga, November 9th Knoxville, 10th Asheville. We've also added a late show in Austin on November 22nd and a late show in Boston on December 13th. Some of those will go live on Wednesday if you're watching this on Monday, and the promo code will be DREAM. That's for pre-sale, but we're adding more stuff. We're also going to be in London, Dublin. Where else are we going to be, Eldest? Glasgow.
And
Manchester. God forbid we prepare for this. But anyway, wherever you're seeing us, whether you're in, I guess, the American South or Boston or 4 countries or 4 cities in and around the Great Britain, come see us. We will be there, and we're excited for that. And now, without further ado, let's start the show. Opa! Welcome, everybody, to Stavvy's World. 904-800-STAV. Call in. We'll solve all your problems. And this, I hope you guys have some major geopolitical questions this week, because on the couch, none other than my old pal and the newly minted millennial Jon Stewart. Oh, God. Adam Friedland is on the couch.
Every single, comics group chat. Dude,
when
I went there,
motherfucking ass Jon Stewart. I went there,
millennials. And the picture, photographer?
Oh, the pictures are awesome, by the way. Let's pull. I didn't read it, but let's look at look how gay you look at these pictures. Fuck, dude, what a hard idea. Oh, that one's awesome.
Gentlemen.
Fuck, you look so stupid. It's awesome. They airbrush your adult acne out, dude. What the fuck is that?
I don't have adult acne. No. That's where
your
I take
shit is looking Korean, dude. You're looking Korean out this bitch, dude.
You can let the pictures speak for themselves. You don't have to lie on top of it. First of all, I'm not ashamed of anything. But when they made me do the floor thing, I was like, can you guys not use this one? And if they use it as the main one.
Sultry, dude.
Shane texted me. He's like, could you be the next Jon Stewart? Would you want to?
I haven't read it, but I did see these gay-ass pictures.
I did not read it. But the in-laws added me to their family group chat.
Wow.
So I'm suffering.
Yeah, dude.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Stop, you didn't have to lead off with them.
I had to, man. These pictures, these are tough.
These people are gonna emulate you, and they're gonna make this into a meme or something.
I'm not the one that's gonna do that, man.
It hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't?
No, I was shocked by that personally.
It's coming, bro. You need that. All press is good press. If this was some kind of flip where it's like, let's make the picture so gay that they'll become a negative meme and give us word of mouth, then you would be a genius,
Shane
dude.
texted me. He's like, it's actually making me mad how gay this is.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Well, guys.
But the Adam listen, congratulations on the relaunch of the Adam Friedland Show.
You could have led with that.
I guess I could have. I could have theoretically led with that, but this is so much better.
Yeah, all right.
And Anthony Weiner. By the time this comes out, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah,
you led with 2 strong noses. I'll give you that.
Well, actually, as this will be out by then, but it's it's the biggest celebrity I've had to date, and midway through, probably the most serious I ever took an interview.
Yeah.
It's like because it was doing nothing for her or her career.
Of course.
Like hitting the 85 to 90% male audience, like 18 to 35 is doing nothing for And Just Like That.
Perfect. And Just Like That's coming back. Is that how you snagged
on
her
Max?
on And Just Like That?
No, it's through. It doesn't matter. Yeah, of course. She likes the show.
Secretive connection.
No, I met her on the street. No, her son.
Her son
likes like Cumtown. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Obviously, yeah.
Hey, if you're famous, if you're the son of somebody famous, and you liked the Cumtown, but you want your parent on Stavvy's World, let us know.
Well,
okay?
Matthew Broderick will be on here.
Oh, I would love to get Matthew Broderick on.
He said producers. You should have my dad on the show, and I was like, I would like your mom, actually. I want your mom on the show. But it was so nice of her to do the show, so I took the interview aspect of it really, it's substantively, I think, the best I've done at an interview. And then a booger, like midway through, just came out of my nose, awesome. And I have just booger on my face. It's by far the biggest celebrity we've had on the show, like by multiples.
Well, Chet Hanks. At the peak of white boy summer, you could argue.
I just have a booger just the entire time on my, and then you could see her in the coverage. She's just going like this to me. She's like this.
You don't have a producer? You don't have an eldest to tell you, man? Actually, eldest would not tell me. If I had a fucking booger, you would not say shit.
Yes, he would.
It depends. You're pretty small on the screen here, but I would. I've tried to tell you your belly's poking out before you're like, shut up,
it's not a booger.
You've never said that.
I have.
I've never. There's been plenty of belly, especially on the travel episodes.
You were like, shut the fuck up, bitch. And then pulled your shirt down.
Maybe that's on me.
I forget what episode it was, but sound off in the comments.
On the Barstool ones we just did, the one we did with PFT, my belly is just, I'm like this, dude. I just have a Hawaiian and it's just open.
You're wearing a bra?
Yeah. Basically, dude.
Well, so thank you for the congratulations, Stavros. It's been a while. It's been a roller coaster, personally. Awesome, man. No, I mean, I'm happy the show's out. And I'm happy that like it took 3 months to like get it to the place where we could do it once a week, but now we can do it.
Nice. Dude.
Yeah. We have Ceausescu's doing next week.
Nice.
Pinochet, Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro.
That is going to be awesome. We just inevitably
so bad.
You inevitably just become you're like, these start doing well. These numbers are doing good. You just end up on his network.
I'm selling fucking brain pills and like doing MMA stuff.
The center
videos
left
of me sparring and stuff. Yeah.
You slowly move center, right, dude. You're going to have the Maher. You're going to go Maher.
It would be an honor.
Millennial Bill Maher.
That's the actual truth. You actually are the millennial Bill Maher.
I'm the millennial Jimmy Savile.
Just on his free time.
Dude, I love Maher is such a perfect like avatar of my dad.
He's
awesome. Just the way he's like, you fucking peasant. You fucking loser. And then says the wrong thing.
It's awesome.
Of course Palestine is the richest country in the world. You fucking don't put that in there.
We'll believe it, man. Don't worry.
I can't. The DNC's paying me too much. Right? People think I'm getting paid by the DNC already.
Yeah. Like, that would be awesome. We're open for business, by the way, DNC. We are ready to go.
Who's booking the DNC right now?
I don't know. I just saw I don't know if it's true.
They would be so smart to give Stav like a zillion.
I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go.
I'll fuck it up for you at some point.
Well, I'll get one check and then immediately.
Oh no!
You know they're not gonna.
You're a fucking moneymaker, dude. I would ruin it for the DNC.
Your ideas are too dangerous.
Yeah. No. I literally whatever I would say would backfire into like just elections just ending forever. Trump, like the rest.
We're gonna install Barron. It's gonna go Ivanka next. Is it Ivanka, right? Not Ivana.
Ivanka, yeah.
Ivana's his dead wife that he buried on a golf course. Is that right? That's for a tax break.
The 19th hole, I believe.
That would be awesome.
Ivanka, yeah.
Oh, but that's.
I need her.
She is honestly kind of a piece of ass. I think
Can you imagine? She's like, my father would be so upset if he knew I was.
Well, you're basically Jared Kushner.
No, you know, mommy and daddy didn't work hard enough.
That's true.
You know, mommy and daddy didn't go to prison for some sort of like scandal that involved Hasids and corpses and stuff like
really?
that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, our first for the show,
She really is.
We're doing these like
Honestly, she can
remote
get it, no
segments
problem.
for each episode. And so the first one, I found this guy, this sex guy, this therapist for men who cheat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we found his Instagram's amazing. It's like sexual something expert. What is it? Just look at my follows. I probably follow.
Sexual expert Instagram cheating is what Eldest is.
Sexual something.
Anyway, whatever. What's
Go
his
to
thing?
sexuallycompulsive.com. That's his website. It's this guy Mark Foley.
Mark Foley. Any relation to Mick Foley? Mr. Sacco?
Yeah, Eldest, usually there's a space in the middle of a URL.
Yeah, you're fucking blind.
Yeah, here he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the help you deserve. James J.
Foley. James Foley. So I got an email this weekend that he's involved in an anti-Semitic scandal in Rockland County.
What's he up to?
Well, in Rockland County, New York, I think he was a Republican like county administrator or something. I didn't know any of this. James J. This guy is one of the best people. Genuinely a great human being, and I stand by him throughout anything.
Okay.
25 years.
Look up James J. Foley scandal, Eldest. Anti-Semitic
scandal.
So
there are these towns in Rockland County that are just controlled by Hasids, and they control like the school board. And he compared it to Sharia law. And so they took him down.
Wow.
But no, James Foley is also the guy that was murdered by ISIS, so it might be a difficult Google. Look up Rockland County.
James J. Foley, Rockland County.
Yeah,
Very
and
these are the types of people that you're cavorting with.
What is that? I don't know what that
Mike
word means.
Lawler endorsed candidate accused of anti-Semitism.
Yeah. This is my boy James.
Hit him.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to release it eventually, but I'm going to release the entire interview I had with him. But like every question that I prepared, he gave me the opposite answer. Like I looked up every like symptom of sex addiction, and I was like, just like when I'm with someone, like, and we leave each, like, you know, I'm not with her at the time. Like, I feel like I'm going through withdrawals, and like I put my sweetie on a pedestal, and like if I break up, I feel like I need love, and I feel like, and I thought he was gonna be like, well, you're a sex addict, and he was like, it sounds like you're incredibly in tune with your emotions. Yeah, and he's just incredible, this guy.
So he's a Republican legislator and a sex therapist? He's a legislator, is running for re-election, and shamelessly ran his last campaign attacking the Orthodox Jewish community in Rockland, from calling them the Ramapo Mafia to promising to block the block, a nod to the anti-Hasidic group in which Foley was invited. Interesting.
Yeah, cool. I support him.
Mike Lawler's blatant disregard for the Jewish community is jarring, and he should retract his endorsement of Foley. Mike Lawler is an extremist who has spent his term disrespecting the very community that elected him. Wow, okay, well.
So they control.
So what you're saying is you are getting everyone, you're trying to do a big tent here with the Adam Friedland Show. Not only will you get Sarah Jessica Parker, you'll also have anti-Semites from Rockland County on your show.
No. He just said that they're annoying up in Rockland County, and they are. They control like school boards, and they do Sharia law.
Yeah, is this where they have their own little ambulances and stuff?
They have their own towns up there. Wow. Yeah, and none of them work.
What do they do?
They live off the dole. They're regular welfare queens.
Interesting.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say it.
Wow, you really have brushed up. You really have brushed up. You really have brushed up on all your politics in the last few years.
Ask me anything about politics, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, what's the midterms looking like, Adam?
I think calculus is looking tough.
Very good. Very good.
I don't know anything about politics. I don't know why they call me Jon Stewart. But comedians we're not smart.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay,
There's
let's
Jon
imagine.
Stewart.
go to that picture, make it big.
Yeah, look at the airbrush.
I'll give you a speech right now.
There.
Okay?
That cheek, man.
I don't know. I don't know about. I just want to say something.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
What's he looking up at, dude?
It's cute. I sat on my glasses also. I sat on my glasses too. Yeah.
It looks like you're looking up at the guy you're about to blow.
Well, Well, why would I have a microphone?
It's standing in for his cock, actually. You let them fucking put the dress on you, dude. You let them buck break you here, dude. That's clearly the posture of a guy who's about to suck the establishment's dick, dude.
Moments before the load.
Well, I attended a freak off. I was told that Stav would be there and the people from the William Morris Endeavor Agency. And it ended up being one guy. And he looked like the Monopoly man. And he told me he'd give me a career as the millennial Jon Stewart at 38 years old.
That would be so funny if you got trafficked now.
Stop. People hadn't realized that was embarrassing other than other comedians. And now these
this is
Stavros, listen.
This is a different time, Adam.
What do you mean a different time?
Move forward, man.
I am
Don't
respected.
I'm
respected. Yeah,
You're respected as the voice of the center left. You know, Eldis, this is not something you would understand, but me, a small business owner, it's tough. You got a lot to manage, whether it's incompetent employees or knowing how to run your e-commerce business. I wish when I started, I knew about the beautiful people over at Shopify. That's right. That's very good, Eldis. See what I was talking about, incompetent employees earlier, folks? Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that are just getting started. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify has all helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Wow, that sounds awesome. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, and best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing, returns, and beyond. We use Shopify on our store. We love it. That's how you're getting your Stavvy t-shirts, your Stavvy calendars. That's all thanks to the good folks at Shopify. Turn your big business idea into... That's right. With Shopify on your side, sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/Stavvy. Go to shopify.com/Stavvy. Shopify.com/Stavvy.
Here's what I'll say. Yeah. When I was younger, Democrats were cool, okay? Democrats used to get pussy. They were getting head in the Oval Office. Okay?
Oh, fuck.
And now you got this president. He got 3 baby mamas.
You need me... You need to... All right, you want me to text Schultz? You need to go on that show, man. You need to go on that show.
It would be nothing. It would be an honor.
Yeah.
I would smell the seat that Mayor Pete sat in. It's so funny. Mayor Pete smashed it on there.
Yeah,
he's got the
beard. I can't wait till Mayor Pete... Like, the Democrats are going to learn nothing. They're going to run Mayor Pete, and he's going to be like, just because I'm gay doesn't mean trans people should have a bathroom.
No,
like, that's coming, dude.
He's going to get caught at straight sex clubs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Mayor P's gonna get caught. That would we'd really.
It's not even gonna be a sex club. He
should be getting head.
It's gonna be like a fucking like a Lisa Ann video tab on his computer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's watching Nailin Palin.
I watched that quite a bit.
Of course we watched it.
That was classic stuff.
We were in love with her.
That was the height. That was the height of porn parody. It'll never get back to that. The modern height of porn parody is definitely Who's Nailin Palin.
Okay.
Great name. Lisa Ann at the peak of her powers.
It's in the green bikini. It's what's her name? Naomi Russell green bikini.
That's not a parody, fucking dumbass.
It was a parody of white girls having ass.
And I know that exact video. Parody. I know Naomi. Yes, I think she's dead. May she rest in peace.
There was a rumor that she's dead. I don't know if she is. I hope she's not. She's probably like a I don't know. She's probably a Zionist now or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just watch
Naomi green bikini pornography. Elders.
Yeah, porn. This is his job, and
Naomi Russell green.
Yeah,
just go to images, man. We don't need to look at the videos.
No. Let's watch the video. Oh yeah, it's the green one. Yeah. Oh yes, it's the green.
I actually remember the green
in the
dress,
green dress. It's the green dress, not a bikini.
No, not Naomi Green. You fucking idiot.
What are you? What is?
How
wrong
you're actually blowing it in an insane way? Naomi Russell. No.
Naomi
Russell porn. What
Just
is
put the porn
What
on.
is she doing? Naomi Russell porn now. Porn no. I mean, good God. What happened to Naomi Russell? Let's go to adultsitebroker.com.
Okay, yeah. Let's look it up.
Oh, of Israeli and Slovaki descent. I would love to see her tweets right now.
She's Israeli? She's Jewish?
Okay.
She was on Come Fiesta in 2005.
Her breakout role was Cum Fiesta in 2005. We have a lot in common with her, man. A cum property broke us all. Awards, nominations, and recognitions.
She put white girls with ass on the map.
Controversies and challenges. Although she's very private, one of the most significant controversies surrounding her career was with that she won the AVN Award in 2007 for Best New Starlet. She didn't attend the ceremony or accept the award.
Yeah, people say she has AIDS.
She told them she had better things to do and didn't see the big deal. However, this certainly didn't hinder her career or her chance to be nominated for other awards.
It's like Woody. Woody never went to the Academy Awards, even if he won.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There were rumors that she left because she had contracted HIV. However, she hasn't commented on these rumors to say if they are true. I do remember recent activities. There's no proof up until 2022. Naomi Russell was rumored to have started her website in 2018, creating adult content. Currently, there's an active Instagram account that could be hers, where she uploads her modeling images and has a link to her PayPal. Okay. But there are no links to OnlyFans. Not much is known about her private life.
Okay, let's cancel.
It was rumored, that she gained a scholarship at Pasadena City College to study for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Good for her.
I hope that's true. I guess there's not much going on.
Okay, let's cancel the phone calls. Let's find her, okay? Rest of the episode. Okay, Stav, can I break something that I've never said? Okay.
Please.
A Norwegian comedian, right? I was talking to him, and...
Daniel Simonson?
No, a different one.
Shout out to Daniel.
Apparently there's two.
Yeah.
He said that there's this soccer player, Erling Haaland, right?
Yes, Haaland, of course. He's incredible.
Who's the best, arguably the best striker in the world. Okay. It's Hoyland.
Don't worry about it. Just don't even. Yeah, he looks awesome.
He looks awesome. He looks like a baby.
Yeah, he's got an awesome ponytail. Yeah.
Stav would say gay mouth, but I would not.
I don't think gay mouth. It's not that wet. He actually has a mouth like a Ninja Turtle.
He does really look like a baby.
I think I see him as a Ninja Turtle more than a baby.
He's a juggernaut. He's
incredible.
Okay.
Yep.
In Norway, it's well understood that the way he fucks is that he fucks women twice his age because he flies out the chicks he was jerking off to when he was 13.
Wow.
He's flying out Alexis, Texas, and Lisa. What a legend.
That's awesome. Is that true? Is that the rumor?
That is what I was told, and I was like, if anyone would like that, it's this gentleman right here.
Yeah, that's awesome. I would love that. That's
incredible. A motivating factor.
What's up with Eva Angelina?
It makes me respect him so much.
Jonna Michaels.
Where's Ashley Robbins at?
Oh, yeah. Our white whale.
Where's a Belladonna at?
Belladonna, damn. You want to go alt? I feel like she was one of,
She was hardcore.
Yeah.
Who was the squirting one?
I don't remember her.
Who was the one oh gosh.
I don't remember her.
Let's just remember
But
girls.
Belladonna, there was a video where there's like a baseball bat and they like hit her in the pussy with it or something. Anyway,
I called the police. I called the police on that video. Come on, stop it.
Back.
Can you just... Guys, I'm trying a mainstream crossover, okay? I've peddled in smut for far too long in my life. I just want a nice life. I want
your children.
My children to be able to say that their father.
That's my daddy.
Their father has some gay pictures in a magazine.
That's my daddy.
My daddy.
He talked to Anthony Weiner. He talked to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. My father one time did 3 episodes of a Jewish talk show on YouTube.
The guy with the tuba, that was cool when you found him.
It was received. Oh yeah, the trumpet
where he
guy.
said he could fly or whatever.
Yeah. That guy's awesome. Incredible, Doug. Yeah.
Shout out to Doug.
He only wears baseball cleats.
We'd love to have Doug on this show if you can hook that up.
I'll hook Doug. I'll hook Doug.
Yeah, we'd love to have Doug around.
But with anti-Semitism, it's not good to be there's like a saying. I don't know if there's a Greek saying, but it's like there's a saying like not in front of the goyim.
Oh, okay.
You try to be like a little bit less.
Sure. Because like, you think he's too much right now?
Right now, it's like I don't know.
You think he has some cool
Elon went on this.
Yeah,
you did that. Sorry, don't.
We'll blur it. We know you have a public image to uphold now.
Listen, my reputation is spotless.
So you think to combat anti-Semitism, in your opinion,
I've toned down the Jewiness.
We should have less
Stavros,
Jews.
I'm toning it down. I'm doing more of a Puerto Rican thing these days. Yeah. Going into the act, doing the act.
Are you going to keep the hair? Is this going to be your hairstyle as a? Have you thought about maybe rebranding your look?
I'm going to Turkey.
You're gonna get your hairline lower.
I'm getting even lower hairline. Rhinoplasty.
You could straighten your hair.
I'm getting the Mulaney, dude. I'm getting the full. Yeah. I'm getting the Chad jaw.
You're gonna stop. You're gonna get off cocaine and you're gonna like bulk up. Is that what you're saying?
And fall in love.
Yeah.
And have a baby.
It's a beautiful arc, man.
No, not. He's a colleague. We both have talk shows.
No. He's my friend. He's not really your colleague. He's kind of my personal friend. I've been on his talk show a couple times.
He's your friend.
Yeah.
He's friends with a friend of mine. Yeah. He's friends with I would say a brother.
Oh, okay. So if he's friends with a brother, that makes him a colleague.
He's friends with many brothers, in fact.
Yeah.
Many.
Yeah, he does like some brothers. Shout out to Mandel, the warm-up comic.
No, but
and our beautiful fat friend.
John, you're a friend. Yeah. Who else is watching? Joe, you're a friend.
Oh yeah.
Joe,
they tune in every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Although I do actually like this look for what you're going for.
You've seen me looking terrible many times. Mm-hmm. This is the best it gets.
Are you gonna have like a are you gonna get sponsored by like a suit guy?
Yeah.
At the end of every episode, it'll be like Mr. Friedland's wardrobe has been provided by Giorgio Armani.
Yeah.
You should, bro.
I'm open for business.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I will work with anyone. The state of Israel, anyone. I will work with anyone. I'm dying here.
This episode is brought to you.
I found out how much money I spent in the 3 months of pre-production, and I will. The truth is, CCP pivot is the move.
Yeah.
But they're not.
They're not interested.
They are not interested in me.
No.
Me as a spokesperson for the party.
So. I don't think
Speed is doing it. Speed is. Yeah.
He's smart. Exactly. That's why China's gonna win, man.
He made it look so fun because the tariff thing happened. The stock market was crashing, and Speed was like in a flying car.
Yeah.
When he did the Shaolin monk thing,
he made China look so awesome.
He made it look so fun.
That's why they're gonna win, because they're like, we need charismatic black teenagers to say we're cool.
They were calling him the N-word.
Yeah, and he's letting it roll off his back.
He was like, chill. Yeah. I think he might be the most famous person in the world.
It's close, yeah. And because it basically was like, I don't know who else. Maybe some K-pop person that we don't know about.
Apparently,
or some Indian, like an Indian Bollywood star.
It's
probably.
Ronaldo.
Who's the guy who's like their Tom Cruise in India? The guy who's like insanely famous.
Akash Singh. No, yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, him. That guy. What's his name? He's apparently like he's probably
Ramaswamy.
Shah Khan, incredible name right there.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Oh yeah, this guy. He was in Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he's
saw the
so
new
famous.
One?
I haven't seen it.
Bad.
Stop.
So bad.
Shut the fuck up.
So bad.
I haven't seen it yet, and the fact that you think it's bad actually makes me feel good.
Why?
Because you're probably wrong.
Why are you booing me, Elder?
We don't want it to be bad, man. It's the final. It's Ethan Hunt's last go-round. No spoilers, motherfucker.
I love that franchise. And
which one's your favorite?
3 is dope because Philip Seymour Hoffman's so scary.
I love Philip Seymour Hoffman.
It's 1, 3, and 6. 6 might be my favorite, actually.
Yeah, that's the one with Superman charging his fucking.
Yeah. That's awesome. Dope. He's strong as fuck. When
Superman goes, Henry Cavill. That's the best one, and I agree. 3 is really good.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a little, you got your boy J.J. Abrams directing it, but
Philip is
Seymour
so
Hoffman's
scary.
awesome. Yeah.
That first scene is so scary.
I like the first one too. The first one's De Palma. It's a weird movie.
It makes no sense.
I love that.
The first one might be my favorite.
I've watched
Also,
the first
that
one the most.
Chick is so hot.
Yeah, there's some nice.
It's got a diarrhea
gag.
gag.
I don't remember the diarrhea gag.
When he does the wire thing, they give the guy diarrhea.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Smart.
Yeah.
I love that. You're right.
Every movie in the 1990s, like up until
dropping shit in people's
had a poop. Had a can't stop crapping gag.
It would have been awesome if they cut to the guy and he's just shitting like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber. Like all we get is a close with the guy being like, ah! That would be fucking sick. We got to bring diarrhea gags back, man.
We got laxative gags have to come back. Yeah.
Ipecac too, where people are throwing up.
Absolutely.
Family Guy did that to their credit. They kind of brought that back. But there's that classic Family Guy thing where they're just throwing up over and over again.
It's such a good show.
But it's nice, man. I like seeing this. It seems like you're going to be a family.
What are you
man.
gonna? What is it?
No, I'm saying you're transitioning overall. We don't have to talk about the show the whole time. How's your overall life? You feeling good?
No, still no one respects me. Actually, we have one employee who like the day the show launched, I was like, I just want to let you know you're doing a great job, and she's like, oh. And I was like, what's going on? And then my sister was there, and she was like, oh no, she wants you. I was like, I think I've never experienced someone wanting.
Oh, your approval. Oh,
my
somebody thinking it matters what you think.
I've never experienced before. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, this is great. This is phenomenal.
Folks, it's summertime. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had a hard time coming off the tour. I was living a beautiful lifestyle. I had our buddy Straight George buying all my meals. Whenever I meal prepped, I had somebody to clean for me. Eldest was making sure I had snacks if I wanted to as my tour manager. I'm back in the real world without my beautiful staff of my dumb friends. And that would have been very difficult for me to stay trim. You know I'm still trying to keep it going good. You know who's helped me? The good folks at Factor Meals. Factor Meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle over the summer and beyond. We're talking 45 weekly meal options. You can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. I'm a Protein Plus guy. You know I'm trying to build a little muscle. You know what I'm saying? Factor powers your day sun up to sundown with breakfast, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. Factor has your whole day covered. Enjoy more this summer. Get Factor if you want all the flavor and none of the fuss. Get started at factormeals.com/Stavvy50off and use code Stavvy50off to get, you're never going to guess this, 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code Stavvy50off at factormeals.com/Stavvy50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/Stavvy50off. Do you want? I mean, look, you're a serious talk show host now. Do you want to have a family, Adam? Are you going to be you going to have a child?
What does that have to do with the talk show?
I'm just wondering. It seems like you're setting.
Fuck my wife on the show?
No, I'm saying you've set yourself up for your career now.
Yeah.
You know, this is it. You're going to fucking keep doing this. And like it's something you can Adam Jr. can be proud of.
It's not Adam Jr.
What's it going to be?
Stavvy.
You're going to name it after me? Stavros Cristiano Ronaldo Friedland.
The finest man. Nick Friedland.
Stavros Nicholas Friedland would be an awesome name.
It's
dude.
one name.
Stavros Nicholas.
It's like a guy with two names. It's like, Mary Ann or...
Okay, that's all. You know
they're
what?
both in middle.
Of all the, there's some bits of the parasocial stuff. If somebody names their child Stavros Nicholas or even Nicholas Stavros, I'm not proud. I don't have to be
you
first.
can get Adam in there.
Well, I don't know. I guess three's kind of a crowd in a situation like that.
Well, not if you're Latino. You could have a million.
That's true. If you're Brazilian. Yeah.
So if it's
Adam
Latino,
Stavros Nicholas.
There's a Latino.
Yeah, you can get Adam if you're Latino or Brazilian.
Yeah.
But if you come from a traditional, but I like that. If we create the name Stavros Nicholas as a Marianne,
yeah. Ba 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 ba. Stavros Nick. Wow.
That would be nice.
Stavros Nicholas Tom Myers Friedland.
Damn, that's the white whale for the Adam Friedland Show.
I offered him $5,000.
Not enough, bro.
He said, no,
Don't lowball the king, man.
I would give him
$20K a suite at the Plaza.
I've never paid it again.
$20K a suite at the Plaza. All the fucking
Premium pussy.
Oh yeah, offer him an
anything he
escort.
wants. Yeah. I'd introduce him to Chris Cuomo. That would actually maybe do it.
Yeah,
Because he is like he
wants to be. Oh,
like
dude,
a
you're
lib.
actually kind of stealing his. He sees, dude. He's
Politipod?
Gonna be pissed.
I'm doing the
You're
Politipod.
doing Politipod. You're stealing Tom Meyer's career. You're literally doing Politipod.
I didn't realize. I do have Jeff. What's his name?
Oh fuck. I don't
Something
remember.
Jewish.
I don't remember.
That comic.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember his act? He was like, I'm like the cool older guy in my office.
Oh, I do.
And I'd be like,
but
this guy
I remember his face.
Terrifying women.
Yeah. Oh, huh? Is it? Oh, maybe. I don't know. We can bleep it out.
Yeah. Look see if there are videos of him.
I think that's him, but it doesn't matter, dude. I'm just looking at Shah Khan. Look
No,
how fucking
we
cool
gotta
this
say
guy looks.
This
is their Tom Cruise, and that makes him so famous. He might be the most famous guy.
No, I think it's Speed, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kim Kardashian. Probably at this point.
Nah, dude, you're fucking under. You're not giving Shah Khan enough fucking.
Shane
respect.
Gillis, Speed, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, as far as white boys, yes, absolutely.
Matt
Shane's
Rife,
up there.
yeah.
Ooh, that's true.
Rife is big.
Rife
is huge.
Rife is
Joe Coy, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Joe Coy.
Ethnic Axel.
That is true.
Yeah.
I want to throw in a Shah Khan movie.
Do you remember we watched the Fluffy reality show in a hotel once?
Oh no, that was in Canada, wasn't it?
It was in Canada. Yeah. It was him and his boys, and it was.
There was not much to it.
It was nothing.
There was not much to it.
It was
but
nothing.
A good watch if you want to see what life on the road is like.
That was in Roseanne's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In Edmonton.
That tour, man.
The tour of Canada, man. It'll never happen
All
again.
of our lives were falling apart.
That's true.
We were all breaking up with girls at the same time.
Yeah. Oh,
we can take all that out.
No, when was that?
I was being cheated on. We were like,
yeah, I remember that. Oh,
that was around
you were
the
getting cheated on by a guy who was gayer than you somehow.
Well, it's better than a guy that's straighter than me.
The guy looked.
Thank God
he legit. The guy who got cucked by legit looked like he was like first stages of
Which one?
M to F.
Which one? Well, you would rather a guy that's straighter than you?
That's a good philosophical
Thank God
question.
it was a guy gayer than me.
Because the gay guy probably wasn't really pounding it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, if you think about it, that's like, it's like Cosby.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm one of the girls, and then like end of the night, oh, we can sleep in bed together, and it's like, give me your pussy. Like 4 a.m. Let me see your pussy. It's like Spanish Fly. It's like a gay. Yeah.
I guess
gay.
if I had to choose, I guess I would go get cucked by a gay guy instead of like a really hyper masculine.
Yeah. What do you?
Guy.
I don't want to be cucked by like someone more successful and better than me.
Yeah. True. Well, I'm not even talking about
Nathan
success.
Fielder was fucking my girlfriend. I'd be like, oh, wow,
tough.
he's a more successful Jewish.
Yeah.
Also genius, but more genius.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more genius. A little bit more.
Yeah, I can't. This is really your Nathan for you. I can't wait to see what your rehearsal is.
You would want a loser to be the other guy.
No, it's not loser. I meant literally like homosexual presenting. I meant like somebody who's gonna like lightly fuck your girl. Like
think about it. Listen to the stories.
Yeah, exactly.
A gay guy's gonna be like, "Oh my god, that bitch."
Yeah, do like kind of annoying stuff.
You know how bad the stories are?
Yeah, like I'd rather I get cucked in a way that I can't provide that to you.
They
as
should
opposed
get married to gay guys.
Yeah.
They'll listen. They'll give foot rubs. They'll do French braids. They're probably better husbands than we would be.
Yeah, but you still
they're
want
attentive.
But I just don't
They
want
don't want
someone
to have sex with us.
They want to get dick down though, and I don't want to be cheated on in a dick down fashion. I don't want to be cucked because I wasn't laying pipe good enough. That would hurt my feelings.
I just talked to my high school friend who's been complaining for 8 years that his wife won't let him fuck the shit out of her, and finally he's saying, "I don't know if it's gonna work out, dude."
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she won't let him fuck the shit.
So what? He has to gently fuck his wife?
Yeah. He's like, dude, she just wants me to romantically fuck her. Like it's the mother of your children.
He never gets to really let loose ever.
You're taking this more seriously than I do.
Yeah,
I would start laughing.
It's a real concern, Adam.
It must be tough. Yeah, it must be tough.
Sexual incompatibility, that's tough on a long-term relationship.
What it is this. It's like, it could be if he cheats one time and fucks the shit, then he realizes, oh, I love my wife.
Right.
It's like with fake tits. When like I was growing up, if we were at like PF Chang's and a lady with fake tits sat down next to us, my dad, we'd be with the family. My dad would just be like the rest of the meal.
He'd zero in on the fake breasts.
Right, because you think fake tits are the best. But then when you feel one time,
I'm not gonna follow you.
When I was 18, I honked one. And I was like, "This is hard and not as nice as a smushy." Right? They make smushies
Technology's
now.
out of control.
They make smushies now. I understand. But if my dad honked one hard,
right? You think he'd be over it?
He wouldn't have embarrassed us for my entire life.
I don't know.
We could have just had the chicken lettuce wraps.
Yeah, which are great.
Which are phenomenal.
And
he's just eating chicken lettuce wraps at a pair of tits next to us.
You think your dad should have honked fake tits?
If he got one honk, it would have been better for the family.
Right. Get out of your system.
And it would have been like, oh, these.
What if he was addicted to them though, dude? They're also visually cool. You see big fake tits, even when you're fucking, it's kind of awesome.
I think he proved his worth to the family. I would have to imagine he just wouldn't have looked as much.
Would you get your father a high-end prostitute with big fake tits?
I've tried. I've tried a low end. I've tried a medium. I tried
that would be a good son. If I have a son and I'm a widow, I would love. If I make it that far, which who knows, I would love for my son to buy me pussy.
My dad. We were on vacation recently. He's chatting. He's
chatting.
Really? Yeah.
Interesting.
He's chatting.
Is there an old guy dating app, or is he just chatting with like old
Grindr? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say.
Bleep out who it was, but an older man cleaning up on Bumble.
I know the age demographic of his kids. I actually do know his kids are huge fans of yours.
Wow.
Yeah,
look at that.
And they think Masha's gay.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I know plenty of Greek guys that love the Adam Friedland Show.
Really?
Plenty of contractors that are like, yeah.
Really, your father?
Yeah. My dad loves.
Pops is listening.
Dude, he's
he like the Jadakiss episode.
He absolutely knows. He knows who you or any of my friends are. That's for sure. My dad. Damn, I just realized my dad has no idea who anyone but like Eldis is. Like he has no fucking clue. Like we work together. My mom does obviously.
He doesn't. But
that's so fucking.
He doesn't
funny.
even know George. Or
he
Nick.
knows George, but I mean, like,
no, I mean your brothers.
Yeah.
He barely knows the tweens.
He knows my brothers, but like, it's crazy that he probably has no idea who you or Nick are.
Yeah, of course.
My dad, he is that checked out of my life. No, but it's so fucking funny. We worked together for so long. It's like he has no idea who Soder is.
My dad called me to say Stav was quite good on tires.
Yeah.
And why don't I have a? I mean, it's obviously.
Shout out to Big Max, man.
Yeah.
Bring him through again.
I'm loving Max.
Bring him through. We'll buy him some pussy with big fake tits if he wants. I'll go half, dude.
What you said? I mean, you're doing great these days.
All right, I'll do the whole thing. Jesus
Stavros
Christ.
will 100%.
I will. I actually
would.
This
is on the record.
Can I tell you that? I absolutely would.
I wouldn't do it. It puts a lot of pressure on it. No, because he's a romantic guy.
How about this? We
He's
hire a young lady, or not even young, his age, right?
Yeah.
A pro. Let him think he picked her up.
That would 1,000% work.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, 1,000%.
We'll go to a bar. How about we go to a bar, right?
Angel. I met Angel, and she quite literally is an angel.
Dude, we could do that for sure.
Yeah.
We're getting drinks in a bar. I'm like, dude, check. I think they're looking over here. I go chat them up, bring them over.
Yeah.
I think we can make that happen, dude.
It's cute though because like, after my mom passed, you see them become like. You remember how
teens.
how scary it was? Like if you didn't know if a girl wanted to kiss you back.
Yeah.
There's like you go back into like 14.
Yeah.
And it's like I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
You're a great guy. You're funny.
Dude, believe in yourself. You have a lot to
yourself.
offer, man.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Maybe a nursing home. I mean, they fuck over there.
Oh, come on. We're not talking about.
We don't. You know.
No, but he's good.
I'm sorry, not nursing home. Like a community, a 55+ community.
He can see right through that.
I think that's a great. I would love to.
I'm gonna send him to
you would qualify in like pretty soon. Actually,
I'm gonna send him to the sandals Jamaica sexual one. The sexual sandals.
Just get him a fucking suite year round.
What's it called? There's like a sex one.
I don't think it's sandals.
It's not sandals, but there's
sandals.
like a sex scandal or sex sandal.
A sex Jamaican sex resort.
Yeah.
Hedonism.
Yeah, hedonism to Negril. We're gonna send Max there. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna go with Max.
You would go to hedonism with your dad?
Yes. Well,
there's no way that's good.
He might fumble and come back into the hotel, and Stav and I are gonna have to give him a pep talk.
Let's see the reviews for hedonism.
4.6. It's the highest hotel I've ever seen.
We really enjoyed our stay at the resort.
The Plaza is like 4.1.
Yeah. Did they say anything about the sex? Go to
what a fabulous spot.
Go to Hedonism Tuna Grill reviews.
Louis Goss
outside of Google.
Just maybe videos of men there that.
From a first timer's perspective, yeah.
No, TripAdvisor is bullshit.
We came to Hedo too for the first time with some friends for Halloween week.
This lady,
we are relatively new to this type of travel. In parentheses, lifestyle friendly, and I love how they call it the lifestyle.
Swinging, yeah, the lifestyle.
Go down all the way. What the fuck?
Living
Keep going down, pussy. Hedonism is not just for swingers. It's a clothing optional, lifestyle friendly resort. And you will get out of it what you put into it. If you want to go naked, that's all you need to do. If you want to get wild, there is plenty of that. Winky face.
We got to go with Max.
There is a prude side. You can keep your clothes on. And the prude and the nude side. There are orientations offered daily from the lobby. I recommend taking the tour.
Dad, what are you doing in the prude side?
Get out of the prude side.
Go to the nude side.
Fluff your shit up. We went with Tom's Trips, but there were several groups there. The Fluffernutters, Char Travel, etc. The plus side to signing with the group is that you instantly have a tribe of other people you can connect to. Imagine being like, I sucked off the guys I went on a fucking walking tour of Jamaica. Women who travel alone will have a lot more fun and have more access than men traveling alone. No shit. Oh, man. There are groups for young people, older people, singles, couples, and all colors of the rainbow.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah, dude. Hedonism 2 is an all-inclusive resort. What that means is there are plenty of activities to take part in. Anyway, good stuff, man. For couples, there's also a Kama Sutra Palace, which offers tantric couples massage. Oh, they'll jerk you off, too. They'll jerk you and your wife off, too. We did a couple of these classes, and it was great. Next time, we definitely are trying a tantric massage. That's so fucking funny.
A couples massage, $300 to $400. What? That's
$300 to $400.
Hidden fees?
Dude,
I want all inclusive.
You're getting jacked off with your wife, dude.
She's squirting while some Swedish guys.
Yeah. An old woman who's jerking you off.
Babe, are you enjoying it? Babe, how is it?
Is it good, baby? Oh, fuck, dude.
He's never done this for me. Yes, I do want to have kids, Stavros. That's the answer to your question.
The clock's ticking.
What about
man.
you?
I don't know. I could be I'm settling into the uncle lifestyle. My nephew's cute as hell.
Come on, we gotta fight him. We gotta have these.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when you're thinking, and I'll try and maybe nut in somebody who I like.
We can get a surrogate for enough.
You. I'm a single dad.
Yes, single dad.
That's actually awesome.
Everyone would be like, Stavros is the best guy in the world.
That actually would be awesome. Single, yeah, dude. Maybe I will. If you have a kid too, Elder. If everybody's having kids, I can't be left out.
Get in there, man.
Yeah.
Eldest, you want kids?
Yeah.
What are you gonna name him? Stav Nick is taken.
Stavros Nicholas was definitely on my short list. Yeah, I'm a big Cumtown fan.
He's gonna name him Ian Fidance Sula.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the crap ones. Fidance Vinny. Did you see Vinny's post? Like the
No.
after we posted our farewell.
That guy's awesome, dude.
It was the best thing.
Did
Can you please
did
find
he only
it?
do it one time?
He did it like maybe twice.
But it's like the amount he's made that his personality is incredible, dude.
I let him do a.
We don't have to. We're not giving.
No,
Vinny
we
any
have
more
to read
airtime.
it. No,
We're not. We're not.
No.
I'm
First
putting
of
my
all-
foot down, man.
First
This
of
is
all,
my
he's
show.
a father. He sells Disney merch.
We're not reading anything Vinny fucking wrote,
He
man.
rips off tourists at Disney. That's his thing.
He's smart on that. I'll tip my hat to that, but.
He also, anytime listen, you and viewer included, anytime anyone needs fast pass access to any of the Orlando resorts, you hit up Vinny.
Is he out there? Is he in Orlando?
Yeah, and he's making a killing on the Disney merch. Yeah, he's like, stop it! Can you?
He's Xing out, man. He's about to get the questions up. It's time for us to help our callers.
I really need to find this Vinny post.
Listen, man, save that for the Adam Friedland Show. We're a serious podcast around here.
Stop! I talked to like Boutros Ghali. I can't. I don't have a.
You should have Vinny as like your correspondent. He could be like your Stephen Colbert to your Jon Stewart.
And then he makes a better show.
the Vinny Report.
The Vinny Report. The
scumbag Vinny Report.
The scum report. He's the best person I've ever met in my life. I don't have my phone. I would have broken your rules.
No, it's okay. We would have just fucking bleeped it all out.
No, you wouldn't have.
Okay. Why don't we fucking answer some calls here? But you know, and in the meantime, go watch the Adam Friedland Show.
Thank you, Stavros.
Of course.
What do you say, Eldest?
Go watch it. Great program.
Did you see it? You saw the first episode?
Watched a couple minutes of it.
He let it play though while he was editing. Man, we got you a couple views. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I've clicked on it a few times. I see Anthony Weiner. I'm like, look, I got to get to the dick stuff fast.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Well, the dick stuff, I'll give you the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, send the time codes. We'd love to see those.
Yeah, I'll make it easy so you can peruse later, Eldest. So you can peruse.
Go watch the Adam Friedland Show.
There you go. Clip that. Put it at the beginning of every program.
Do impress, getting the word out about the show. Thank you, Stav.
What else? Who else you got, man? Who's on the press tour? Are you doing The View?
I'm doing Patrick Bet David. I literally am trying to get on that show right now. Oh, and then I'm doing this show that gets as many downloads as I don't know. Yeah, I booked it. Midas Touch. It's the liberal Rogan, actually.
I've never heard of that in my life.
I've never heard of it. My father asked me about what it is constantly.
The Midas Touch.
Look it up. It's apparently making our parents feel a lot better.
5 million followers?
Yeah, it's huge.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
The fastest growing independent news network.
And guess what? They're gonna show a lot more respect around those.
Anyway, I'm not interested in this. This looks fucking gay.
Everyone should check out MAGA Trouble Mike. I shouldn't shit on this.
Yeah, whatever.
What an opportunity!
Congratulations, man.
I'm doing No Jumper.
You're gonna get fucked by Adam 22. You do the one. They're like, oh, sorry, man, we don't have No Jumper, but you can do the one I do with Lena.
He's like, Adam, I want you to fuck Lena.
I'm in a relationship. I have a bucket spot, I think, for Kill Tony. I'm in the alley. And if I get a gold ticket, at the mothership.
You're lining up at the mothership to plug the Adam Friedland Show in your minute.
on the road, like the kids that open, that's like it, for a while it was like I'm gonna move to New York and get on Roast Battle, and now it's like they take a freight train and a stick and a bindle.
It's incredible.
And they're like waiting in an alleyway for the Kingmaker.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's like you do 4 minutes of stand up.
Yeah.
And you can sell out, American Comedy Company in San Diego like the next week. If you did it 4 times in a row, it is great. It's like, remember back
Casey Rocket is doing stadiums.
Remember when we were
He's pretty funny.
That guy's funny. Remember when we were open micers and like everyone from Chelsea lately weirdly got to have a career? Kill Tony is the new Chelsea lately.
Joe Coyster on Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, they would be lucky to have the kind of coaching tree that Chelsea does, dude.
Oh my God. She's like Mike Holmgren.
Yeah. Folks, Ridge Wallet has been a supporter of my podcasting endeavor since before Stavvy's World even existed. Some of the first advertisers on my previous project. I don't know if they want me saying the name of it in a paid advertisement. And I've loved their products for years now. I was clinging on to my old wallet. Ridge has these beautiful bags. I've had duffels by them. I've had backpacks. And last year I made the switch to the Ridge wallet because, I don't know, I was constantly losing my stuff. I had a big bulky wallet. It would, fuck my shit up. I would sit on it. It would maybe fuck my alignment up. I've had back problems. It's certainly because of my old wallet, not because of being extremely fat, that's for sure. But all of those are a thing of the past because for me, Ridge Wallet is it's exactly what I want. It's slim, it's easy, you're not going to forget it anywhere. I got this bright ass orange color so that it would catch my eye no matter where I have it. Super easy. I like to travel pretty light. I need a couple cards only. Blur this out. It's like a porno where they like blur out the license where they prove she's 18. Blur my face out, whatever. I'm not even going to show you my ID, you freaks. But I carry around 5 cards. A couple credits, debit, ID. But the beauty of this is in this slim little loadout, you could have up to 12 cards plus cash. It's incredible. They got a lot of different styles. They're durable. Like I said, a lot of colors. I literally have to pick the brightest shit they have so that I don't lose my shit. Haven't had any problems with it in the, year that I've made the switch. I love the Ridge wallet. I love not only their wallets, like I said, their bags. I travel with their bags all the time. We're on the road constantly. We had a duffel bag. Part of the reason Cumtown ended is I was pissed I didn't get a fucking duffel bag, to be completely honest with you. That was one of the straws that broke the camel's back. Nick was, for real, this is how much I love Ridge's products. Nick hoarding those bags was one of the things that led to the downfall of the podcast. If that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Ridge by using code Stavvy, Stavvy at checkout. Just head to ridge.com and use code Stavvy and you're all set. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. Stavvy's World. Thank you. Get a Ridge, baby. All right, Elvis. Play some fucking calls, little buddy.
Hey, Elvis. Hey, El. Got a moral dilemma. Try to make it quick. There are a lot of details, but essentially my mother-in-law is a piece of shit, and she inherited a bunch of money from her late husband, and now my wife took control of all of her assets.
Oh, wow.
And put her in a nursing home because she's mentally not well and can't take care of herself.
Finessed her.
And all the nursing homes keep kicking her out. She's been kicked out of homeless shelters. She's a real piece of shit.
Homeless shelters?
So my wife's basically washing her hands of her mom and taking all of her money, sold her house.
What?
And I think we're just going to...
Pause it. What's up? Here, well, let's finish
his
it.
wife is the piece of shit, not the mom.
Apparently, so he contends the mom is such a piece of shit that she's being kicked out of every...
someone with advanced dementia.
I agree with you, but
let's very nice.
Let's finish the call.
Okay. And I think we're just going to not help her anymore.
Ooh, that's tough.
I
don't want this
at
on
what
my
point
conscience.
do we need to stop trying to help her?
What is she doing that's so
just
bad?
Start thinking about ourselves and, using all of her money.
It's her money.
I'm okay with it. I just need to...
Jesus Christ.
Stav, you have to stop doing this show.
No, we have to guide these people.
There's going to be a lawsuit
so
or
bad
something.
that my wife maybe couldn't live with that guilt. But for me, I'm good with it. So, yeah, appreciate it. Bye.
Well, we're not going to condone this. This is fucking insane.
And he's asking stop.
I'm here.
Okay, first of all, okay.
Go ahead.
Potentially, you could give someone advice, and then I don't know, like, Is there a legal?
I don't think.
Have you talked to lawyers about this stuff?
No, this is an entertainment show only. These are fake calls.
Has someone tried
this is Eldest with a vocoder.
Has someone
these
tried
aren't real people
in court that they've made a call to
I don't believe
Stavvy's
so.
World?
This is all satire, parody,
There's going to be a
whatever.
Stavvy's World. It's going to go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, we should start. Yeah. They're going to make us like flash a disclaimer at every. And I have no.
Stavros Halkias is not
not licensed to anything.
He's not a medical professional.
Stavros Halkias
lawyer.
Stavros Halkias is a small penis.
No, they wouldn't say that.
Stavros Halkias is a
They
small
wouldn't.
penis.
They wouldn't make me say that.
He's
They
not
wouldn't say that.
He's
They wouldn't
medically
say
small
that.
penis. The doctor
No, that would not be what they would make me say. They would make me say some kind of legal disclaimer.
Micropenis is a medical designation.
It's not even if it's small,
you have
it's
to
not
go to
micro.
a doctor to find out that you have micropenis.
My dick is honestly, you know what?
Need a doctor.
I'm starting to get a little more penis confidence as I age.
Me too.
Me too. I am starting
don't
to think my
hate
shit's
it.
not so bad.
I don't hate it.
If I'm fully torqued, it's actually looking pretty good these days.
Oh my!
I've been walking.
You
a
going
lot.
to all natural?
I'll go. Listen.
Are you juicing?
I'll juice half the time when I really want to make.
You're
an
doing
impression.
a half a Sosa.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You're doing a half a McGuire.
On a contract year, I'm juicing, but
You
then
gotta-
once I
gotta
get
go
the
8
contract, we're coasting on that.
You got 8 years, $50 million a year. At this point, what are these contracts they're handing out
Exactly.
for baseball? Anyway,
And maybe the juices help me because I see my dick really hard,
So
and I'm
this-
like, this ain't so bad.
okay.
Anyway.
this lady needs to go into a memory care facility because she has advanced dementia.
Yeah, and also, it's her money. Like, okay, let's say she is a complete piece of shit, right? Who's like, whatever, right?
The wife
You
might have
took
power
her
of
money.
attorney.
She does, but I'm saying if we're talking about just morally what's right and wrong, we can start at even if your parents are complete pieces of dog shit, unless they really abused you or did something crazy, if they're just annoying or you don't agree with them politically or whatever, that even if you have the means, you shouldn't let the fact that you even said she's going to get out of homeless shelters, you shouldn't let this woman be in a fucking homeless shelter, right? That's just if you have the means. But you have the means because of her. You've legally outmaneuvered a old woman with dementia to take her assets, and now you're just gonna what? What is she gonna do?
I'm really sad right now. This guy's making me sad. He's a bad person.
He's a piece of shit for sure.
He's a very
piece of
bad
shit.
person.
Unless we find out that this woman would fucking put hot coals in his wife's underwear. You know what I mean? Like
Also,
beat the fuck out of her, abused her.
He said her late husband. It's probably a stepfather. Like they come also it's your family. It's your listen. Stav and I, we know all about having annoying people in your family.
Of course,
they're your fucking family.
Yeah.
All right. I don't give.
But not only that, it's
This
one
guy
step
is
further because
he's upsetting
the only
me.
reason you have money is because of this woman. And so even if you're like, she's a piece of shit, whatever, you need to have a percentage that you break off to ensure that,
send to the state of Israel.
yeah. I mean,
tithing.
they'll take her. They're like, we have some waterfront property for her. Anyway, you need to set aside a little bit of fucking money here because it's not yours, it's hers. And you need to just make sure she's taken care of. You're being really vague in a way that makes me think you have no case here. You're like, she keeps getting kicked out. She's a piece of shit.
So they haven't started using the money. Is that right?
I think they have.
No, they said thinking about using her money.
I think they have. I mean, I think the wife has it. She's like power of attorney.
Also, it's probably so funny why the lady got kicked out of the memory care.
I mean, you got to tell it. We need a little more detail.
They do some wild stuff there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about my grandma when she was in there, and it's a really sad place.
Yeah,
and
it's
she
not.
used to also leave the place. She'd be on the side of a highway or something.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
Sucking dick under a bridge.
And this gentleman,
old habits die hard.
This gentleman wants her to be surrounded by hobos. He wants to go to Skid Row.
Yeah. I mean, that you're being kind of a dickhead. You didn't give us enough information, but from what we have,
you're not the
you're a
Stav
piece
fan
of shit.
Material, okay?
You're being a piece of shit.
Yeah, we don't want you here.
He's setting it up in a way they're like.
Is she?
They're not. He's not saying we're taking the moral high road, but kind of hinting at that, or they deserve it because she was such a piece of shit.
Right.
But the moral high ground here would be
why.
okay, this is your money. you're out of our
I
care.
wash my hands of
You're
this.
out of our care, but
Absolutely.
we're gonna give this place like power over your money to make sure you're like not on the street or something.
Yeah.
Where is
exactly.
she now?
Exactly.
What did he
There's
say?
no moral anything by you would be thieves who like you're like, yes, my enemy is weakened. I can rob her. That's what you're describing.
Your enemy doesn't know she's alive.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know. Did he say she has dementia? What did he say about her?
I don't think
said-
he specified dementia.
He's saying, I'm going to make it quick. There are a lot of details, but essentially, no. You didn't give it. There's no essentially here. This is your reading
She's
of
mentally not well.
So anyway, you're an asshole if you do this. Your wife should feel guilt. You should also feel guilt, just on a human level.
Yeah.
Stealing from a bad person, and then like destroying their lives when they would depend on you to help them. There's nothing good about that. You're a piece of shit. You haven't, and you especially did nothing here. Like maybe if your wife was like, this woman abused me. I've been waiting my whole life to get back at her. You know, I could see an argument for like being like, I'm taking the money for what you did to me, and I'm washing my hands of you. But even then, you're right. The only moral high ground is not taking the money. And if you are to take the money, you're like, I'm taking half of this, and I'm writing you a check, and these people you'll be in their care forever or whatever. I'm sure you could make some payment to someone where they wouldn't kick her out. You know what I mean? We don't have enough information, but the information we do have, you sound like a dickhead. So fuck you.
Yeah, and you are evicted from Stavvy's world.
Unless you're a Patreon
We no
subscriber,
longer-
we will take your money.
Take this bastard's money. No, take it over to Joe Coy. We don't want your money.
The joke I have a
Take it over to
Patreon.
Coy.
Take it to Coy, baby.
Take it over to Club Random, which I would love to do. Bill, if you're watching, I would love. I feel like we're doing kind of a.
Yeah, you're the millennial Bill Maher.
I'm the Rogan of the Nazi party.
Oh hell yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
Put your can on the ground.
Oh shit, it's time for
Why?
something. It's time for your favorite. It's time for your favorite segment, Adam. Whoa, what's going on? Holy shit! Oh,
Can I have some more water?
no, you can't. But you can have a different. You can have a delicious twisted tea. That's right.
I had it last time here.
Oh yeah, we've got a delicious twisted tea for our pal Adam here, and I'll crack one too. In fact, I'm
Really?
having a raspberry. Yeah, I'll crack
Having
one
a
with.
drink?
I'm having a drink on the pod. When it comes time to keep it twisted, you just gotta have a beautiful twisted tea.
Keep it twisted.
Oh, so good. 5% alcohol by volume, brewed with real iced tea.
Wow.
And we've got the motherfucking twisted ass question of the day or week or whatever the fuck.
Wasn't that one?
No, it's coming up right now.
All right.
Play us the twisted ass fucking question of the week.
Keep it twisted.
Hey, Stav, how's it going? Okay, so I am in a very strange scenario.
Okay.
So, a couple years ago, my grandpa passed away.
I don't care.
And I inherited some money from that. And I
Oh,
really
another
wanted to buy a
inheritance
house,
call.
But the only way I would be able to afford a house is if I bought a multi-unit place, like a duplex, and then rented one bit out. That would help me pay off the mortgage, including my own
Landlord.
rent.
Not great. Well, I'm sorry. Didn't you get money from your grandpa? You couldn't just buy a smaller house?
He's saying he doesn't have a job and they would pay for his mortgage.
That sucks, dude. Fuck you, but keep going.
Get a job.
So basically, I'm a landlord. I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm renting out the other unit to this lady just found through whatever. And she's older than me,
Sick.
and
I like where this is
she's
going.
probably in her mid-30s. Very nice lady.
Sounds twisted.
Not that
And-
old. Not that old.
She's extremely flirty with me.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know what to do with this scenario. She's
Incredible
always
question.
making like eye contact.
Hey,
with
I'm
me,
profiting off
and
this woman's hard work. Should I also get pussy from her and further the moral gray area of being a landlord?
Keep it twisted.
You are trying to keep it twisted.
What if they get
Always-
married?
Well, then, yeah, then it's fine. That's the risk. But keep going.
Is it romantic? Can we
making
call him
like
back?
eye contact with me and
Eye
talking
contact.
with me and being super nice. And one time there's like a shared laundry thing outside, and
Romantic.
she like grabbed my hand at one point when
Whoa.
we were talking because we're both doing laundry at the same time. Just like
She got stuck in it?
this lady's trying to fuck me. And
Hey, Stav, my tenant got stuck, and her stepbro wasn't around to help her.
There's a MILF that's renting out the unit. She got stuck in a...
I really like that genre, by the way. It honestly appeals to me. I like the idea. I mean, I would,
I wish it was the real world.
Yeah.
I wish that happened all the time.
It would be cool if a woman you were having consensual sex with got stuck somewhere and you could fuck her. Anyway.
I mean, it would be cool if it was helpful.
Right, if it was helpful. It's like the only way out.
The only, Thank
and
you
then
for
they're like, you
for
did
letting
me a solid by fucking my pussy.
The sex was phenomenal, but also I needed it to get out of being stuck in it.
I'm stuck in this dishwasher. I love when they're like kind of they're barely in it. Like at least in the beginning when the genre started, they were really in there. But now it's like, come on, put a little effort into the stuck scenario.
There's one woman about J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. For a second. There's one woman who was stuck under a window, and it's like you could just lift the window. But she was sucking dick on the outside and getting fucked on the inside, so that was fun. Really? They were innovating the space in that way.
Did the two guys know each other, or was it?
I don't know. I think he called the neighbor over. All right, keep going, Elvis.
I don't know what to do in this scenario because I don't know. I'm her landlord. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah,
On the other hand, she's making advances, and who am I to say no? She's pretty cute.
The guy who she depends on for housing.
But obviously there'd be no future with her. She's in the military.
Oh, she's a baby killer.
And I think her lease is up in August, in a couple months from now. And she's planning on leaving. Anyway, do I play it by the book or go rogue here, Stavvy?
Stav, the fact that she's in the America military. Listen.
Yeah, we've got a service member and a landlord, dude. We've got some members of the DSA that are furious about this call right now.
This is a hecking baby brain. Normal. He's having a normal one. First of all, I think all of the military should be replaced with Jewish female therapists. Send those guys, those broads over to Iraq.
Send them over.
Send me to Iraq. Yeah.
Yep, Steve Harvey, great bit. Check it out.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it on our previous podcast.
9 years. Yeah,
it is great. It is a great bit.
I watched it the other day. It was so good.
I'll pull up some Steve Harvey.
He's really making a good point at the beginning, and by the end, he's
just saying
the Geneva Convention is out the window.
Yeah,
he's killing.
It's crazy.
Okay,
so to answer our friend's question here, well, first of all, I would say, get out of being a landlord as soon as you can, man. You inherited some stuff.
What do you mean get out of being a landlord? What's he gonna do?
Sell it and get. If you're saying that it's because that's the only way you could afford it, like sell that property.
He's not BlackRock. This guy. He's a guy who probably is a barista whose grandfather
why would
died.
you want to fucking do that? I don't know. Being a landlord seems like a hassle. First of all, and it's also
this guy voted for Bernie. He could.
Anyway, whatever. If we're just talking about the scenario here, if we're talking about keeping it twisted. Her lease is up in a couple months,
and she's a baby killer.
She's leaving. I would say if you wait till maybe the end of her lease, she's about to leave.
That sounds arbitrary.
What do you mean?
Well, actually, tension. You're building it up. It's kind of nice.
No, I just mean like she's about to leave. It's almost like you don't want to try and hook up with somebody that you're a coworker with, but if you leave the job, you can ask them out.
What if he's just honest with her? He's like, I feel
like Adam. As soon as I left Compton, Adam tried to suck my dick, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not feeling it."
I did that while we were doing. I didn't try actually.
So here's my twisted.
You said it was your first time.
Yeah, thank you for taking my man's mouth virginity.
Oh, your man's mouth.
Yeah. Oh no,
I thought you just said blowjob because it was my first time too.
Yeah. It didn't feel like it, man. You were really good at it.
People build up their first time as it's going to be special, and it never is. But it felt special.
It did, man. You had it. You had it going.
I don't know. Why can't you just be like, hey, I don't know. This feels like I'm your landlord. And I don't like.
Nah, you can't be doing no shit like that.
Yeah, no. I feel like Yeah, you can't be like.
You got it. Here's what you do.
Especially because she's not giving him any signals and he's just jerking off heavy upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, look, lease is up in August. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. It's
That's
like,
probably what's happening.
It's like, I know that she's probably just being nice. Probably, right? Now, she's in the military. She's probably 19 or whatever. She's probably like.
He said she's older.
Oh, she's older,
in her
right.
mid-30s.
You're right. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, so she's like a general of the baby killers.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
I think he should go for it.
That's what I'm
think
saying. It's
maybe
like, look,
it's not the end of the world.
here's the thing.
It's keep it twisted.
You got to keep it twisted. At the end of her, when her lease is coming up, you sit her down. Maybe you install a little park bench on your property for the community, and you're like, "Hey, why don't we break this in with a couple ice cold twisted teas?"
Yeah.
You know, you get an ice twisted tea branded cooler. You get one of the game day packs that I'm showing right here that has original peach, half and half, and raspberry, and you sit her down, and you invite her for a friendly drink, and you feel out the vibes, and if the vibes are right, maybe you keep it twisted and, get sucked off by your tenant.
Yeah, but if the vibes aren't right, he's had this romantic like drink thing.
If there's no romantic thing, it's like it's for the community.
Yeah.
The community, aka his other.
Oh, okay.
It's like, hey, I'm putting together a little park bench.
I think you should just try and fuck her. And like, what's the end of the world? Your grandpa's dead already. He won't.
Your grandpa's
be
dead.
Yeah.
He's in hell.
Your grandpa's in hell.
He's
Just
in hell,
try to
happy.
just try
Happy
to-
with what you did with his money.
Listen, she's gonna be out of a job soon because Biden's not the president.
That's right. That's
Wait,
right. Trump
she's
is going to end all the wars.
She stole all that luggage. She stole all the luggage of all those black ladies.
I don't remember this story.
That was the best scandal of the Biden.
I don't remember this.
Look up the luggage thief.
You don't have to look it up right now.
Look it up. Look it up right now. It's way better than this guy who should just try and fuck it.
Listen, just get sucked off. Who cares? Keep it twisted.
Landlord, who
Keep it
cares?
twisted.
What
It's
is
time
it?
to keep it twisted,
Bernie
man.
lost, whatever. Like,
Oh, okay. You're saying go full landlord. You should buy more properties.
no, I'm saying like, what does landlord mean?
It is weird to be like, to try and fuck someone who depends on you for shelter.
It's weird that women are in the military, but I don't.
I keep it. Adam's keeping it
Holy
twisted.
fuck, that was twisted.
What they should be. What
Look,
are they? We're sending them.
Here's the point, man. Keep it moderately twisted. Have a sit down at the end of the lease for a little ice cold twisted tea. If she takes you up on the offer, see where it goes. Don't be pushy. It might just be a friendly drink. It might not be. But yes, it's not. Just that's it.
Do you ever call them back?
No, of course not.
I'd like to talk to them.
Okay, I'll give him your number. How about that? I'll text him your personal number.
I don't want to talk. No, call them back right now. I want to
No,
know what
no,
branch.
no.
If
We're
it's the Merchant Marines,
That's Adam's big hang up.
Look at
the important thing is, man, keep it for you listening and for everybody at home. Keep it twisted this summer and enjoy some ice cold twisted teas.
buy some property, rent it out.
That is keeping it pretty twisted.
Yeah.
That's too twisted for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
shit.
fix-
Oh
What is
no.
this? What's happening?
It's over.
Keep
It's
it
over?
twisted.
Stop your drink. Look up the luggage thief. You're loving it. Just
No, man,
real
we have
quick.
to help people.
Biden luggage. No, this is gonna help people.
Biden luggage thief. Look it
Real
up,
quick,
Elvis.
real quick. This person was working in the administration, and then just was stealing.
Gender fluid. Ex-Biden official Sam Brinton stole
Was
luggage.
stealing all these like black black. It really.
Hell yeah,
It
dude.
just doesn't look good.
That's awesome.
As a member of the center left, I stand by their side. Of
course.
But it was all like older black ladies, like church outfits.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, it was like,
and they were just putting on
it
big
was like
hats.
kente cloth and stuff, and big hats and stuff.
That's
yeah.
hysterical. That's
And
a
then-
hysterical. I mean, this
and
is
then
just
this is like written.
made.
This is like written
Yeah.
by like it's too on the nose.
It's too much. I mean.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Okay, great. Next.
Clearly, this is the person that's renting from this guy.
Play us one, LD.
Hey there, Stav, LD Baby, and fabulous guest.
Thank you.
I have been with my wife for just recently celebrated being together for 10 years.
Beautiful.
We've been married for 6.
Nice.
And, I mean, you're the king of eating pussy.
Wow, I wouldn't
and
say that.
my wife just doesn't enjoy having me eat her pussy.
Wow,
And
that sucks.
I have to be. She just enjoys coming from penetration.
Wow,
right?
hold on a second. Now you're bragging. I mean, that's awesome.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Give him a chance.
Okay.
Hear him out.
We'll hear him out.
Right? And I have the unfortunate ailment of coming so quickly.
Awesome.
And it's just the only way she could come. She doesn't enjoy toys. She doesn't enjoy me eating pussy, as I've said. We get into the finger bang game, but
yeah, I mean that's the answer.
We have a kid.
That is
he's
the
3
answer,
years
by the
old,
way.
and we're slowly starting to get back into the sex of it all, but it's just not really working for us. Give me some tips. Give me some tricks. I know your go-to is always eating pussy, which is why I had to lead with
awesome.
that she doesn't like that. And
Yeah.
so yeah, man, give me some tips and
I
tricks.
mean,
however
yeah, you gotta help people,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
No, but you're just the king of eating pussy.
I'm not. I mean, one guy who's still nuts fast with his
You could have
wife.
seen us 13 years ago. We were kids.
This wouldn't
I
have
didn't
made
know that
me
my
happy.
friend would be the king of
If
eating
you told
pussy.
me-
I'm so proud of you.
If you told me 13 years ago that a guy would call me the king of eating pussy, I'd be like, that's cool, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to gas you. I'm trying
Thanks,
to glaze
man.
you.
You don't need to glaze me, man. Now, I think this man answered his own question here, because you got to become a finger banging maven here.
Well, she said no.
No. She's getting back into it. He said she doesn't like getting her pussy, and she doesn't like toys, but he has to finger pop like his life depends on it.
Also, you have a very rare form of vagina that you're married to. You're a very
I know,
lucky man.
that's huge.
Some girls can't come from penetration. I've never even met one.
It is weird when,
apparently, I don't
have
know.
you tried eating pussy while fingering? Because that's huge. That's a huge combo.
She's gonna say no. Why doesn't he just have a conversation with her where he's like, I just want you to come before I put my dick in you because I love you.
And also, it's like, can you nut and fuck again soon? Maybe you need to have some cock medicine.
Yeah.
Maybe you need sex tablets like our friends over at BlueChew.com provide.
Yeah.
That could help.
And thank you for their support of the Anthony Weiner episode.
Oh, they're back.
They came back because something.
Something changed.
Yeah, Netanyahu got them back in the room.
You called. You looked down.
It's one of the funniest things ever.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so if it sounds like this guy's a good enough guy to have asked,
You're gonna have to finger your wife. It's really what it comes down to.
You make girls come just from finger?
Yeah, that happens.
But you got to get some clit action in there.
You can get some clit action, but if she likes penetration, you got to just really pretend your fingers are your dick, and really get it. As someone with a poor penis, I have fingered as if I was fucking in the past.
You got to get in the jerk game 2 hours before.
Jerk your own shit.
Then in the chewable game, and then so you're gonna last
chewables
longer.
would help.
Here's the thing that women need to understand.
Yes, please.
When they're like, fuck me harder, you got 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't really have much.
It's every single guy.
Keep going. It's like, come on, don't say that. You know.
And if a guy,
this pace is unsustainable.
And if a guy,
you walked up 3 flights of stairs behind me. You know I ain't got the cardio to keep this going, let alone the dick. That's part of my problem.
If it's just this, 30 seconds. And if the guy doesn't 30 seconds after that, he's a homosexual. Straight American man got 30 seconds. This guy seems like a good guy.
I think you're a good guy, man.
Say jerk off 2 hours prior.
I think he also said
date night.
He also said they have a 3-year-old. I feel like they're probably just out of step sexually a little. They probably haven't been getting it in with a toddler running around.
Yeah.
So
What a good guy.
Maybe just
get the can we get the toddler a babysitter for the weekend? Hit a hotel with your wife.
Yeah.
Have a romantic. Let's get back to us, and then try some new finger popping techniques. Finger from the back. You know what I mean?
Well, we have this old lady in the homeless shelter. Maybe you could watch the kid for 3 hours.
Right. Get somebody's insane mother who they bilked out of her inheritance to watch your child, and finger your wife. That's our advice. Good luck, buddy. Your heart's in the right place. Summertime, baby. Time to get those thighs out. No better place to do that than at Chubbies. They got incredible. There's Chubbies original stretch shorts. I've loved them for years. The swim shorts, the stretch shorts, the classic line swim trunks. I've had Chubby since literally I was a senior in college the first time a junior in college the first time I bought Chubbies. That's going to be depressing to do that math. Holy shit. Is that 17 years ago? Do I have to fucking end it, Eldest?
I think it's only 15 years ago.
Okay, thank God.
Junior in college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 years. I mean, I'm 3 years away for my love of Chubbies being allowed to vote. That's how much I love this company. Before they paid a dime to Stavvy's World, I had Chubbies in my closet. You'll see. You can go back. I'm not making this up. Go to my Instagram stories every time I'm in Greece, sunning myself up. What am I wearing? Chubbies Classic Line swim trunks. I love them. You know I'm a 5-inch inseam guy. I gotta let them breathe. If you're a coward, you want the 7-inch inseam, that's on you. But I like my shit nice and short. I might even see if they got anything shorter, Eldest. We'll have to figure it out right now. I love Chubbies. I'm gonna re-up my damn self. I'm gonna hit the website as soon as this ad read is over, for real. I love this product. I've loved it for 15 years. I even applied to be. They had some like fat guy model contest when I was a junior in college, and I applied to that. I did not win it. I thought I was a shoo-in. I was like, who else? I'm a somewhat well known in the Baltimore stand-up scene. I'm a micro celebrity in Baltimore County, and I'm fat. I have over 1,000 Instagram followers at the time. I thought I was a shoo-in. I didn't win. I'm happy that 15 years later, I have a professional relationship with Chubbies because I love the product. I think you'll love it too. A lot of people ask me where I get my, a lot of let's say fellas that can be described by the name of this company have asked me where I get my clothes. Chubbies, if you're a chubby boy, they got you, brother. I promise you. I've been shopping there, like I said, for 15 years. So don't wait. For a very limited time, shop Chubbies' biggest sale of the year for $45 shorts and up to 65% off select gear. Hit up chubbiesshorts.com and grab your favorites before they're gone. Missed the sale? Don't sweat it. Use our exclusive code STAVVYSWORLD, STAVVYSWORLD, for 20% off. Support the show. Let them know we sent you when the survey asks, and get ready to turn some heads. Summer's here. Dress like it in Chubbies.
The king of eating
Hi,
pussy.
Stav. Okay, so bit of context. I am an exotic dancer who lives in New York City. I've had other professions too. Like I have 2 degrees. I've worked in corporate America. It's not for me.
We're pro sex worker here.
That might sound crazy, but not as crazy as what I'm about to say next. Basically, I found like in relationships. So sorry, I'm going to back up again. I feel like really happy and really content in like every area of my life besides like relationships. Like, money's going well. Creatively, I'm doing fine. I'm really happy. Friendships are going well. But when I'm dating someone and I like them and they like me, which is honestly kind of rare, but it always seems, especially when I'm dating men, because I have dated women and this isn't an issue, but when I date men, the issue of my job, like, the fact that I'm an exotic dancer seems to, eventually become an issue, even if they say it's not an issue.
Yeah.
And usually, if that's not the issue, the amount of money I make. So even like when I date like finance guys who tend to make more than me, like the amount I make seems to like rub them the wrong way. And this kind of also seemed to be an issue when I worked in corporate America. Like I said, I'm pretty decently educated, so, and of course I live in New York City, so I tend to make a good bit. Anyway, so my question is this all in my head? Like,
No,
I mean, because plenty of people will say, like, oh, I don't care. There are plenty of guys who don't mind dating strippers, or I don't care dating a girl that makes more than me. But I don't know. That just seems to be a recurring theme in my relationships and, like, my romantic entanglements. I mean, not to give too much away, but I also tend to date interracially. And, I mean, I know it's 2025, but I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering, like, what, I guess is really going on. Oh God, that sounds weird. But also, final thing, this isn't the issue when I date women, but my issue there is that there aren't many women that like women. So I don't know. What should I do? Where should I find the love of my life? And final note, this isn't a question, but I did meet Adam.
Wait. What? Hold on. Play this.
I know who this is.
Play it. Hold on. Shut up.
No.
Hold on.
You can't have this out there.
Did Eldest actually do something funny for once?
I know who this is.
Play this, Eldest.
No, Eldest, stop it.
Play
Guys,
it.
you can't. I'm a married man.
Play it.
where should I find the love of my life? And final note, this isn't a question, but I did meet Adam at one of the strip clubs I worked in, and he was acting really weird, and one of my friends was like, yeah, he's acting like he's famous. I mean, obviously, we both knew who he was because no one else in the club did, so anyway, just let you know. Love you, bye.
He's acting like he's famous. Word is getting out there in the New York City. Listen, Adam, there's nothing wrong with going to a strip club. That's so...
Okay.
This girl's awesome. Adam was in there acting famous.
What did I say? No, that...
Go ahead.
You can't have this on.
She didn't say anything bad. She
know
just said you were acting.
Great content, but
this man was feeling himself. This man was making it rain at pumps.
My girlfriend.
Hey, I'm the Jon Stewart of the millennials. This man had a Daily Show duffel bag he bought from eBay, and he was fucking throwing money in the air.
First of all, I didn't
offering those pictures. He had printed out those pictures and was signing them.
No, it was not recent. My girlfriend went to London to see her friends, and so I said, well, I'm gonna go ham tonight.
Yeah.
So me and my two friends, we got obliterated.
Yeah, hell
I called her at 6 a.m. It's like, have you seen Manchester by the Sea?
I haven't, but I know
that scene where he goes to the police station and he's like, I was on coke. My kids are dead. Throw me in jail. So I called her and I was like, baby, I'll get you a flight, right? I can't live this way. I can't live. I was telling girls.
I was being too cool. Girls in the strip club thought I was too awesome. If you're gone any longer, I might have no choice but to cheat on you.
No. I wasn't gonna cheat. No, but I was mentioning Come Town to strippers.
Oh my God, dude.
I didn't say the name. I said I do podcasting. It was 2 years ago. Why is that? I can't listen. As a celebrity, you can't be in public. We have to go to free cuffs. That's why we have to go to free cuffs. We have to go to free cuffs where we can have some privacy.
This is fucking awesome. Oh man, that's fucking great.
No, and she's like, yeah, my friend knows your show, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I got really embarrassed.
Yeah, you took your shades off.
Acting weird.
You were wearing an all-white suit.
I was not wearing an all-white suit.
God damn. I want the CCTV footage from that night. No, man. Look. We're also journalists here.
I have one chance in life to do something. Somehow, okay.
Okay. Well, look. That's all well and good.
Because of this is
important.
I owe it all to Nick, and we can say that. Okay.
Damn, dude, relax. Let a couple episodes.
Talentless loser.
Dude, just because some strippers were mocking you doesn't mean you have to fucking, press the nuclear button yet.
Well, okay, I'll prove to you I'm a good guy.
Yeah,
Listen,
please.
Girl, okay? Mm-hmm. Maybe you're dating younger finance men that are getting their first big check.
Right.
Also, your friend, I'm sorry that I do podcast. It was really, and that's what I called it. I was like, guys, I just said podcast to a stripper.
Right. That is tough.
I should have made up a lie. I should have had an Art Vandelay or something.
No, it's fine.
I'm a spy for the Mossad.
I do Except podcast. I've never.
But they don't know that I work for Hamas.
Yeah. Oh, double agent.
I'm a double agent.
That's awesome.
And they don't know that I work for fucking
for the Trump
for Nick Mullen.
You're a triple agent.
Anyway, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So
look,
listen.
Your antics aside, we have a caller that we have to help here, Adam.
I can't even figure. What about me? This is ruining.
So Elders, you know what, man? This almost makes up for all the bad producing you've done. That you found this and played it on this episode, man. You're getting a bonus, brother. I'm gonna give you $10,000, dude.
One of the strippers. When I called Maya. Oh, also the girl was from the Bronx. I mean, she didn't care at all. when I called Maya, I was like, babe, one of them grabbed my penis area outside of my pants, and she said, baby, you drunk? And I was like, yes, I am drunk. But I would. Yeah. It was. I was trying to prove that my masculinity.
Your masculinity, right? And look, that's to.
And my friend got 3 speeding camera tickets on the way home. I don't know. Yeah,
that's a shame.
Well, that's the real tragedy of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, I think you're onto something with the masculinity issue, right? This girl's hot. She's like in charge of her shit. Like, I think traditionally...
She seems like a good person.
When a girl's hot, right?
A liar, but a good person.
I think what's going on here is the traditional fucking dating roles. If a girl is this hot, right? These guys like... The type of guys you're going for, they want somebody who is in some way... Dependent, subservient, or at least...
Also, they have rich families. The mother in Greenwich, Connecticut is going to give them a hard time if they're dating a stripper.
Yeah, that's part of it too.
You should date like a real one, and just like a nice gentleman.
Sure.
That isn't just like a young fucker that's like on an expense account.
Yeah, it's like right? I do think this is probably the problem here is probably the types of guys you're going for. That's my hunch. I mean, I think there's plenty of people. I've dated girls who make a lot of money, and I think that's cool. I'm not mad at that. I'm like, that's fucking all. I mean, I'll still pay for shit, but it's like, they'll fucking get some stuff.
They still don't pay. They pay for nothing.
I mean,
they still pay for nothing.
If they respect you, maybe they do. I don't know.
That's not respect. What do you...
Or like, I think it also opens stuff up, because imagine if you're making a ton of money and you're dating someone who's making a ton of money, instead of... If you combine that, the experiences you guys could be next level. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's maybe the gentlemen sound insecure. Maybe they're like a little young. Maybe like a guy like a 5 years older.
Yeah.
Might not feel that way.
And I also wonder
someone that's dated for a little bit longer.
I also wonder if the money is like shielding. Like, some people pretend they're cool with sex work and like whatever, and then maybe
that's what I mean.
Push comes to shove, they're like, I don't want to.
They're making it about the money.
Yeah, they're making it about the money because it's a safe thing to be like. To it's like, oh, it's like just weird, whatever.
They feel jealous that you're lying about
that you met such a cool celebrity and are lying about it.
I can't believe I said podcast to a stripper. So what do you do? I should have lied.
Just say comedian.
Barely.
I know, but it's I know you. I said, yeah, it's still a lie.
They could have seen right through that.
Yeah. Say I'm an actor and a writer. I'm a public intellectual.
Writer is hilarious.
You should say writer.
Writer, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll throw writer out there in an Uber or something if I'm like, I don't feel.
Writer is the go-to. Yeah.
Yeah. But even that, there's so many questions.
Wait, when you're trying to fuck an Uber driver?
No, not fucked. You just get out of a conversation. They're like, what are you?
You're trying to riz an Uber driver.
I'm not trying to riz anyone.
So what about Stav trying to have sex with all these gentlemen?
I've never tried to fuck an Uber driver in my life. So yeah, I mean,
oh my god.
Can you zero in and give her some good advice, man?
Okay, here's the deal. You should date someone that isn't in finance, because probably they have rich families that would give them mother
guff.
Yeah, they're guys that say mother.
Best case scenario, they're fetishizing you. They think it's like I'm being bad. I'm dating a stripper.
Yeah, they think that you're like exactly. You sound like a really genuinely normal person, nice person. So and you could take it. Sorry, take it back anytime. But yeah, maybe date someone that's like been dating for a little bit longer. Some of them maybe like late 20s or something.
Can you switch? Yeah, just switch up kind of who you're going for here. And I think the same is probably true of the women. You're saying you're having a hard time finding women that like women. Do you mean that genuinely want to have a relationship as opposed to, want to hook up with, like, bi girls who want to hook up with a hot stripper? I could see that being a problem too. And with both genders here, it seems like you need to like shift who these people are, because I think clearly it is like they feel emasculated for the money thing, or even just the like,
it's not the money
or
thing,
even the dancing shit. It's like they're just like, you seem like somebody who's pretty in control. They're not used to, and particularly for somebody who's a stripper, you've made a conscious choice. You could be in their kind of buttoned up world and you realize like, I actually prefer this, I make great money, whatever. the mechanisms by which they usually control a hot woman who's like dancing or stripping, which is like, oh, I'll get her out of this and she'll fucking depend on me, or you know, like you don't want that, and you're dating guys who on some level want that, and I think you need to look for a different type of person. That's kind of my, you know, stop going to Murray Hill also for dates or whatever.
You know, you're probably attractive too, and they're like they're probably like stressed out that guys are hitting on you.
True, absolutely, absolutely.
Job, you know? And part of the job is to be sexy for guys. So
absolutely.
Maybe an older guy, maybe 65, 70 years old.
Someone who's crushed by life.
Maybe my father.
Get some fake tits. How big are your tits?
No, you don't say that to her. She can do whatever she wants, including take it back that that is one of the most embarrassing things. Eldest, you
really great producing, Eldest. Honestly, you know,
I have to
tip my cap.
Reel out of this. This is gonna be on Reels. My aunt's gonna see it. My aunt is gonna see it. She's gonna tell my grandma. And Adam said he's a podcaster, acting famous. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You know what? To this caller, just like you don't like people assuming shit about you because you're a stripper, maybe you shouldn't make judgments on people who are making their.
You should judge the podcast. No.
Can I say I know exactly how Adam was at? I can see it in my head. Standing up way too tall, tipping way more than he had to for once in his life.
No, come on, let's not get carried away.
Adam, did you make it rain?
No, I did the Al Bundy where I have a fishing wire connecting to $1. One day, bud, this will be yours. Yeah. One of the best jokes on that show.
There you go.
All right, so
good luck.
So yeah, that one's gonna get cut. Next. All right.
What's up, Stavvy, baby? LD, team guest. Love the pod. First time, long time, all that good stuff. Listen, boys, I got a predicament. I got a boys' weekend coming up, and one of my buddies went on the liquor run. He bought all the liquor, and he sent out the Venmo request, split 5 ways evenly. And I got the request, and I thought it looked a little high. So I actually calculated how much each bottle was, included the sales tax, yada, yada, and found to be that his Venmo request was about 10% too high.
That's nothing.
Now I want to know this. Who's more of a piece of shit?
You.
Him trying to get literally $3
tough,
out of everybody, or me running the calculations to see how much he's getting stiffed?
No way Jewish.
Let me know.
Love you. I want to say that.
That is true.
Thank you.
That's got to feel nice to hear that accent.
I'm like that.
Doing stuff like this.
Nice.
This is good. This is good. Because you're right. If this guy sounds
10% too high, what are you?
I mean, this is crazy that you did this. And by the way,
George Soros.
Exactly. If it's $3, he said $3 out of everybody. Like he legit might have just rounded up. He might have forgotten and rounded up. And who cares? Also, it's like what? Was it a little weird? Okay, but what are we talking about? What's $3 of how many people?
Bro,
5 ways. So it's $15 extra. That's weird, dude. To do this calculation for that.
My mind goes to like, you know, he says he did the math and added it up. Did you have the prices of every bottle he got?
Yeah, did he go to a receipt? Did he go to an expensive liquor store? Some places will mark it up.
Because he sounds pretty dumb. I don't trust him to even calculate sales tax correctly.
Yeah.
He found the store?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, you stink.
This is crazy, dude.
You stink.
And like, if your friend did it, he's kind of weird. But also, it's like, if you split something on Venmo or whatever, and it's for a lot of people, you just round up. You don't go fucking, it's 83 cents. Like, you know what? It's a bit of a service fee for me doing all the fucking legwork or whatever. You just make it easy to...
Just be drunk on vacation with your friends.
Yeah, dude. Don't fucking look. It's weird. How bad is shit going? So who's the bigger piece of shit? Right now, if I had to guess, it's you, because we don't know...
By a mile.
We don't know where this guy bought this shit from. Maybe he was running late and he went to an expensive liquor store. Then it's like, oh, that's a little too expensive, but who gives a fuck? It's bad. It's
also,
fucking...
Just be an adult, okay? It doesn't
charge
matter.
it to the game, brother.
When I was,
it's $3 of your dollars. You're the piece. Actually, you're the piece of shit.
What are you, a freaking hobo?
Yeah.
You don't deserve friends.
And the sales tax, hilarious.
And you're not Jewish. Thank God. Incredible.
Adam is happy that you're not
it's
a
like
member.
when everyone got mad at Vivek Ramaswamy. I was like, finally, another one. And it's someone else.
Play us another one, Big Eld.
Hi, Stavvy, big fan. I just wanted to ask you a question. This has never been an issue for me in real time, but whenever I tell girls that I do this, they get really like surprised and like confused that this isn't a bigger issue for me. So basically, you know, I have sex with men sometimes.
Nice.
Not my favorite thing to do, but you know, like on occasion, I'll have sex with a man. And I'm what you might call a tough bust.
Tough bust, yes.
Yeah.
We're out there.
So, you know, and to give some men credit, it's not like always an issue, but a lot of the time it's mental for me, and a lot of the time it is also a skill issue with the man. So to combat this issue, pretty much any time I think there's even a possibility of me having sex with a man, like a first date, or, you know, I'm just meeting a guy from an app out for drinks or something like that, I bring my vibrator with me.
Respect.
I, you know,
That's
have it in a
awesome.
little pouch in my bag, just in case, you know, if we end up having sex, then I just, you know, I don't want to not
Literally,
have
she
it.
keeps that thing on her.
I want to be able to, like, maybe come. Like, to be fair, I don't even come, like, every time I bring it either, just because either the sex won't last long enough, or the positions are weird, or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get off from penetration. I like it a lot, but, you know, it's not really doing much for me a lot of the time. So I figure you yourself might not have such a problem with this, but I do live in fear of the day I meet a man who does have a problem with this.
Sure.
I actually think you have guests on your podcast, male comics, who I think might be offended by that, just based on the way that some of them talk about, like, bringing in the vibrator as like a into the relationship kind of thing, whereas I'm, as I've just said, somebody who's bringing it out maybe the first time you meet me.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's a wild move, but it's even me.
She knows how she comes. Actually, it's fine.
I mean, it's not even. It's one of the things like, huh, and you're like, nice, but you will have a moment of, oh, like in your head. Here's what I would think is like, ooh. She knew she wanted a little piece of this dick.
Yeah,
you know,
she
that's what
enjoy sex.
I would think. Yeah. I would feel kind of like, hell yeah, she knew she wanted to fuck me, kind of thing. She's wearing
sexy underwear.
Even though you might, it sounds like she just kind of has it break in case of emergency. You know, like she'll even take it on a first date.
She has to introduce it in a chill way.
But let's just finish her up before we get in there.
Back to that.
Always act surprised when I say something like that, just because they, you know, maybe they deal with men who are like dicks about that, but I don't know. I just figure, don't you want me to come? Don't you want to watch me come? Like,
yeah,
whatever. Anyway, yeah, I just hope that that's, you know, not going to be a problem for us when we eventually hang out. Okay, thanks so much.
Not for me,
love
babe.
you. Bye.
I mean, yeah, there's no real issue here.
Love you, stop.
Hey, listen.
All the girls love you.
We're a family here. No, I'm not. I've not been crowned, other than that one guy who busts too fast.
Heavy
is the head.
Heavy is the.
That's how you get good at eating pussy, though. You have the heavy crown on, and you still have to move your neck around.
Exactly.
So then you free it out.
Yeah,
it's like
neck exercise.
It's like when you have the weights on the bat.
Yeah.
I take the pussy eating crown off, and then I'm fucking.
What do you practice on? Fleshlight?
Fleshlight. Yep.
Yeah.
I have my
in your bedroom.
I have my Abella Danger limited edition sex fleshlight. Yeah.
Unwashed. It's pretty simple. Just be nice about the way you introduce it. Don't
be like, oh, get my purse.
Don't just be like,
all right, enough.
Yeah,
get the purse.
Then you're like being a jerk. But just say like, hey, I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
And I want to come because I like you. And
but
I brought a vibrator.
But you know what?
That's how I come.
What I'll say is that she said she'll tell her friends who are surprised men aren't dicks about it, and she said no, hold on. But she said she brings it out. Men aren't dicks about it, and so a lot of the problem here is it's sort of like you're getting ahead of yourself and creating a problem where it doesn't exist.
Right.
Because
we're great. We're the best guys.
I think your friends, if they pulled the vibrator out, they'd be surprised how many guys would be like, nice. You know what I mean? Like, I think when push comes to shove, if you're about to have sex, especially like on a first date, bring out whatever the fuck I'm about to get pussy. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're also getting a little, like, you know, might you find somebody who that's how I used to be about my uncircumcised penis.
Yes.
And literally one woman out of however many has ever reacted negatively. You might get one weird guy or a couple weird guys that are like, what's that about? But I think overall, if your friends started carrying around the little vibrator pouch, they'd be cool. Yeah, okay, we'll wrap it up. That was real fucking subtle. Leave all that in. Leave his like.
No, stop! Come on, I'm on the precipice of something big right now.
You can just say you can go.
I'm the millennial.
Bill Maher.
Yeah.
You're the heir apparent. That would be so awesome if you inherited a real time.
You fool. He also does it. Apparently, it's to his knee. Apparently, it's the biggest in Hollywood, and it makes so much sense. Why?
Sense. Yeah.
I would act like that too.
Confidence.
Yeah.
I'm so smart. I'm not becoming a Republican. Everyone else is actually wrong. I'm the good guy still.
Of course, 0 babies have died in Gaza. His penis so big, he's like a gay guy.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. Don't listen to your friends. Female friendship doesn't exist. It's psychological warfare. If every guy's chill about this, why you
don't give them the cheer on that, Eldest.
Think about how nice all the guys are being to you about it, because we're phenomenal.
We're good guys.
We're great, and we tell way better stories than whatever that.
I don't know. I don't know. I've heard you tell some long-winded stories.
About what?
Whatever. You pick your pick a topic.
So someone fell in front of the train, and the third rail was sparking.
So yes. It seems like she's fine. All the problems seem to be
your
hypothetical.
Friends are cunts.
Your friends are nice people who should try bringing the vibrator out. And yes, were you to bring out the vibrator when we hang out, I'll greet it with glee.
Wow.
You know, that's the kind of guy I am.
The king of eating pussy.
Hey. If you know, I'll take it. Like I said, I haven't been officially crowned.
It wouldn't be nice if you were doing cunnilingus and then she's like stuffed it down like.
Well, because the vibrator that's pussy eating territory.
Yeah.
If you're fingering and there's a vibrator in the mix, that's interesting. But how am I supposed to eat around this thing?
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about a real China-sized meaty clit.
It's tough to be the king.
Then I could lick the sides while the vibrator does the top. This whole episode is 100% getting demonetized immediately.
Yeah, maybe not even coming out. Maybe just maybe you cut out the picture part of the beginning.
Give us a quick one to go out on, Eldest. This man has to go.
Greek god body. Oh my god.
Love you, brother. All right. I'm watching the old episode of you and Caleb Heron on So True, which, by the way, is how I found you.
Love Caleb.
Came over from the So True land over to Stavvy's world, and I'm very happy
beautiful.
Here. Looking at you compared to Caleb, Caleb's got a lot of tattoos. I don't see one tattoo on that beautiful Greek god body of yours. Are you a tattoo guy?
I'm an open canvas.
Do we have a tramp stamp that you know your loving audience doesn't know about? Do you want tattoos? Why don't we have tattoos on this beautiful vessel?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Stavvy, I love you, brother. I've got really big tits.
Have some respect.
Also, hi, Eldest.
Hey.
What's
she
up?
said she has really big tits. Let's give her some respect.
Does?
That's what she said. I never got any tattoos, but I thought of the one I would want if I got one.
What? Let's hear it.
It would be a little like Asian spoon, like a pho place or a Chinese place, and I would put it near my thigh so I could put my balls on it like a soup dumpling. That's what I would like.
You blow on it?
And I would, you know, the little spoon. Yeah, and then I just put it on there, and then a girl could suck on it like it's a soup dumpling.
Just like a joke,
I think that would be a pretty funny
joke for yourself in the shower.
Exactly, literally, it would make me smile every time.
I have a whimsical life.
It would be like up here into my thigh, and it'd be like so fun. It would be covered even by shorts like this.
Yeah,
I think that would be the one tattoo I would get.
I've never respected a single tattoo I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, I've no respect for it.
Even the Star of David.
What?
Wouldn't you like that?
No. You can't get buried in a Jewish cemetery.
I had a friend who got a Star of David, and he was like, this should cancel out. I should be able to get in the cemetery.
No.
Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Ethan.
I love being
clean.
Clean. Yeah.
No tats on Eldest either.
Everyone has tattoos.
This temple is pure men.
You guys want to take our clothes off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw tattoos on each other.
I want to know for sure you guys
still
don't
have that
have
live photo of Eldon?
Oh yeah, somewhere.
Live?
The one where you're running away naked. I have
Is that somewhere?
Somewhere. It's floating. Yeah. And we have that video when he tried to trick me into looking at his penis. He was like, dude, come here. My cat's doing something really cute. And I knew exactly what he was doing. And I just walked out with the camera. I have just a video of Eldest's dick somewhere.
Wait. I thought that was what you were talking about. What was the first one?
No, you have one where you're like running away.
You're like, yeah.
In your ass. Yeah. You have really long hair. My brothers were here and they were sleeping in the living room. Yeah. Remember that trip?
Kinda. I remember there was another video maybe from that same weekend where I was on the air mattress in the living room and I was like, hey, look at this. And I'm like taking my balls out of my shorts. I was like,
he's cheating.
That's good stuff.
He's cheating.
Here's what he's actually up to.
Dude, those vibrator hating ass girls would never have this much fun.
No, I think they might. They'd be buzzing their.
No, they're saying
together.
that. You're. It's weird the way you have sex with these.
You need to check your misogyny, Mr. Friedland.
Maybe they'd be like, whoa, that vibrator looks pretty cool. Could I see that?
They should make her feel better.
That's cool. Hold on.
Your lips look really soft.
Yeah.
Can I kiss them for a sec?
Can I kiss them? Can I use the vibrator?
Be like, ooh, it's cold in here.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's warm up.
Maybe.
Yeah. See?
Maybe that's what the
That's
combos
what you need
are
to be
like.
thinking about, Adam.
Yeah. Leave your misogyny at the door, Adam.
Yeah, think about chicks kissing each other and sucking each other's tits like a fucking feminist like me and Eldest.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks.
Check out the show.
Go watch the Adam Friedland Show. We've linked it here.
This is going to blow up the show.
This is going to blow up. This is going to be huge.
There's going to be an article about this now.
I hope so, dude.
In Scoundrels Quarterly. In SQ. All right, thanks for having me. I love you, boys.
Love you too, brother.
So good to see you.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Sayonara.